Carl?
John? Hello and welcome. If you're like me and millions of other people across the United States, you often wonder about the validity of chemicals that are found in your homes every day. And you care about the safety of such people as yourself, the people you live with, and even our furry little friends. Well, today, we're here to help you further learn about these chemicals and the hazardous problems that they may pose to yourself and the environment as a whole. So sit back, enjoy, and have a time of your life.
Bleach, a common product found in most households and restaurants. Hazardous product in it is chlorine. Things not to do with it in the ecosystem is put it in the drain, straight down the drain. How to do that, how to solve that problem is you put it in with a lot of water to dilute it. The vapors in it irritates eyes, skin, and the nose. Can cause injury to the esophagus and prolonged nausea if you decide to drink it, which is not a good thing. And don't mix it with other chemicals because it causes lots of problems. Proper disposal, as stated earlier, is you take it, pour it down the drain, and make sure you pour a lot of water with it, or put it in the toilet with a lot of water. Alternatives for this is borax oxygen bleach. This is an improper way of disposing of bleach.
2, 3, go.
This is a proper way to dispose of bleach.
Supposed to flush another harmful chemical. Ethylene glycol is a hazardous chemical in it. If animals drink it, it could harm or kill them. It could get into sewers and streams or even a puddle and pollute the water. Antifreeze can cause damage to internal organs through skin absorption, or if you breathe it in, you can become dizzy. If you were to spill the antifreeze, you could put sand or kitty litter on it. Pouring it down the storm drain is not a good way to dispose of it. You should keep antifreeze away from your pets and small children. Do not sniff or drink antifreeze.
The next product we're going to discuss about is lead paint and lead products in general. Lead is very dangerous in the fact that if ingested by a human, it can cause breakdowns of the nervous system, the reproductive system, and many other systems in the body. Also, a lot of problems that happen in nature come from the contamination of lead. Let's say if my feline friend right here was to take some lead fishing weights and accidentally eat the lead, and then I was to eat the cat, I would then ingest lead, and if I took in a rather large amount of the lead that was ingested by the animal before me, there could be some serious problems. That is why that if lead is contaminated into a ground in a field, and you have, let's say, an animal like cows grazing in a dewy pasture, and then the humans eat the cows, you could have some severe problems for the humans, such as birth defects and other things. Some other products that use lead are lead paint. Lead paint was banned back in at the middle of the century, but it's still found in some of the older buildings around today. For lead paint, the proper removal of it is to have it removed by a licensed, certified person. If you cannot find one, it is best to just try and get someone who is certified. Some of the alternative products for lead include not using lead paints, such as latex paint and other products that do not include lead. But in closing, it is recommended that you do not try to take off lead paint in yourself, because in sanding it or power washing it, you would be releasing vast amounts of lead into the air, which you would probably breathe.
Very harmful. Sodium hydroxide is a hazardous chemical in it. If you don't properly clean it out of your oven, it may make you sick. It is extremely corrosive. It could burn your skin and eyes. It could be fatal if swallowed. It can also damage your internal organs. Follow the directions and you shouldn't have a problem with that. You should try and use non-toxic oven cleaners whenever possible. And make sure you clean the oven before you put food in it.
Mothballs, commonly used in cupboards with clothes and other items, like sometimes put in with food, keep mice and other little critters away. The harmful chemical in mothballs is paradichlorobenzene. The ecosystem hazard is poisonous for animals and humans. The health hazards are the vapors cause skin irritate the skin and eyes. The suspected carcinage. It does damage to the liver. Carcinage, sorry. In order to get rid of mothballs, you should take to a hazardous waste disposer. Or you can drop it off with a local collection hazardous waste program. The improper way of disposing of mothballs is just to throw them away. The alternatives to using mothballs is environmentally safe pesticides.
If you're like me, you also enjoy the great outdoors also. But this next chemical is one that you should also pay attention to also, for it is also very dangerous. Our next chemical we will be doing is ammonia, which is found around many places of the house. Ammonia, which can be found in most places in most homes, is a very dangerous chemical which can cause serious problems if it gets into the water of the ecosystem. Also, ammonia causes to any animals, such as our little terrapin right here, will cause very many problems. And if I was to take ammonia, pour it on my skin, ingest it, or breathe it in any way, you can severely burn your lungs, your hands, and your skin. It is best advised to try and stay away from ammonia. Some of the other products that can be substituted for ammonia are things as is vinegar for specific cases. Now if you come with me, we'll show you some of the improper ways to dispose of this chemical. Ammonia, if it was to be sent down a sink, would be very strong, would not be best suited. It is best recommended to flush down ammonia with lots of water, thus diluting the solution so it is safe for the ecosystem and it's best for everyone. The following infomercial that you have just witnessed could not be made possible without the help of our sponsors. We'd like to thank the Dubois family for letting us use their premises. We'd like to thank Michael Dubois for the background sounds that he supplied. And we'd like to thank Jane Dubois for screwing up the video as she walked by. And we'd also like to thank Matthew Dubois' animals, Biscuit, Mittens, and Shelly. Brian?
I'd like to thank my friend John here, and the cameraman, and Matt.
You're welcome, Brian.
And I'd like to thank Anna Kournikova.